You've got to see this. We've had our first rain today in over a week. We've had 90-degree temperatures. The garden hasn't been growing much, but I came out here today after a rain and I saw some things very exciting. Now I have already seen these flowers. There's a little calendula flower and a few nasturtium and lots of buds on the peppers and things like that. But there's baby cucumbers. Here's the plants. Look at them. See all those little buds? Those little yellow flowers are going to be cucumbers. Well, most of them. So I found them and I picked a few. Look at the ones I've picked. Look! Baby cucumbers! I'm so excited! The garden is fruitful! I am picking things from the summer garden! Yay! Now I've already been picking things from the cold weather garden. I'm eating kale, Swiss chard, I ate a broccoli, anyway, a few other things. But these cucumbers are the first things I've picked in the summer garden this year. So, yay! In other news today, I pruned these, I think these are the Romas and the Perones. You can see I took off a lot of the lower branches and tied a few of them up to this trellis that I put up. You can see I've thinned them out quite a bit underneath. But you can see also that they're loaded with tomatoes. So I've got a whole row of those going. Oh, let's pick up these weeds, give these to the chickens. This one looks like I could use some more pruning. Still looks a little crowded in there. Okay. Now the garden has more weeds than I want it to have. But I'm one person and I don't get a whole lot of help with weeding. I get a lot of help with eating, but not a lot with weeding. So I'm sure you know how that goes. Here's the popcorn. As you can see, it's very weedy. I worked today on this end down here. This is the part of the garden that produced last year. In fact, I'm not even sure the garden came down this far. The garden last year started at the top and came down. I can't tell exactly where it ended. But so we may be extended beyond where it was last year. And that may be why I have such a heavy weed presence. Or it could be because I don't have any cardboard here like I do here. And it's probably because there's no mulch here like there is there. Now I had a little bit of mulch left. I had a little bit of mulch left that I could have put down here. But there was so much grass in this corn that throwing mulch on it just would have helped the grass too. So I chose not to do that. I'm hoping that the corn is grows tall enough, fast enough that it can outgrow the grass. So I did pull a few weeds today. I weeded out one portion of it, but the grass on this end of the garden down here that's newly plowed this year, it is, I think it's called not crabgrass, no, I can't remember it, but it has runners. It's the grass that has the Bermuda grass has runners, and it just spreads like crazy, and it's really difficult to get up. So I think I'm just gonna let this ride unless it's very unless I get a lot of extra time. So, you know, when does that happen for a gardener? Not very often. Look at this interaction going on between the rooster and the cat. That's the tomcat. You better watch out, rooster. That tomcat is no joke. Now this is Now. She's a sweet kitty. This is her son. Ooh. Better watch yourself, Mr. Rooster. I don't really like you in my garden. Can you get out, please? Shoo shoo. Thank you. Okay. So there's a couple other things that I'm going to pick today, and I'm going to take you with me because you've been here for the planting, you've been here for all of the work in the garden, so I'm glad you're here for the first picking of vegetables. So what do you see down here? See this? Little pepper. Now I've been watching this guy. Well, hello kitty. I've been watching this guy and he's really not getting much bigger. Now we did get a rain, so I don't know. I guess I'm gonna give this guy one more day and see if he really puts on some size overnight. But this one, there's a couple down here that look big enough to pick. These are the first ones off the plant. So there we have it. And while we're at it, we'll just go ahead and we'll pick number 2. Number 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 small cucumbers. So that's what we got for today. I didn't even really need my basket because I think I can carry these in one hand. Well, I thought I could get them all in one hand, but maybe I can't. Okay. So I'll put them here in my apron as best as I can. Yep. Now I told you to get out. Get out of the garden. Shoo! Shoo! Shoo, shoo! Doesn't it look beautiful? Well, thanks for hanging out with me today while I picked the first harvests from the summer garden. Hopefully, if you have a garden, it's growing really great and you're starting to harvest something too. Have a great day. Until next time. Bye. You need to get out of my garden.